Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another discussion video after especially yesterday's new rumored Walking Dead spinoff that is yet to be, of course, officially announced. But we do have a Walking Dead spinoff series that was rumored yesterday called The Walking Dead Bushland, which is supposed to be taking place in Australia. And I want to discuss now, what else do I think will be involved in this new phase, because obviously we're kind of just getting right to it. There's already things being leaked, there's already things being kind of announced, so The Walking Dead is heading into a new phase of some kind. What do I think we're going to be getting from this new phase, and what exactly do I think that they're going to be announcing next? So, Walking Dead fans have been rather bored, I'd say, in the last year. Like, ever since The Ones Who Live, I'd say, like, Daryl Dixon did not kill my boredom. Walking Dead has been boring in the last year. I'm sure a lot of people could agree with that. So we're heading into to a new phase. We're in a new year, obviously. New news is coming out, and other things are being revealed. So what do we think we are going to get revealed to us this year? Now, for another phase, now I gotta be honest, I don't know what phase of the Walking Dead universe this is. I really don't. I don't know how many there are. Is there 2? Is there 3? Is there 4? Is this the 5th one? I don't know. But all I know is that this is supposed to be a new era with a bunch of new shows and a bunch of new stories that we're about to see. Now, if you heard what I said in yesterday's video, I genuinely think that the Australia concept for a Walking Dead spinoff is good. I actually do. I think that as long as it is new characters, I don't want any more existing Walking Dead characters going overseas. You're already stretching it with Daryl Dixon. Leave it at that. If you're going to do Australia, if you're going to do any other new country for that matter, unless you're the Daryl Dixon show, which is already doing it, I would say that I would highly recommend doing original characters. Also, I kind of want some new characters for Walking Dead, you know what I mean? These other ones are kind of getting, stale, you know what I mean? Like, I like Daryl, but I don't know how much longer we could watch Daryl kill zombies with a Morningstar and with a crossbow, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're going to have to introduce new characters if you want this brand to continue on. Now, I have noticed, and this is one thing that is unfortunate, is that when it comes to characters like Armstrong, or when it comes to characters like, Isabel, or when it comes to characters like Croat, I notice a lot of people are not willing to give new characters a chance. And that is unfortunate, because I think a lot of those characters are really good. Isabel's good. I like Armstrong. I like Croat. I think these spinoffs have done a good job introducing new characters. Although, I think the reason why people are not enjoying these new characters too much is because they're killing off the wrong characters at the wrong time. And, they're killing these new characters off, and they're not really making it matter. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest here. When you look at Dead City, when you look at Daryl Dixon, when you look at The Ones Who Live, the only characters that matter are the pre-existing characters. Michonne, Rick, Maggie, Negan, Daryl, Carol. Okafor, Beale, Isabel, Croat, Armstrong, these aren't characters that people are really focusing on. That's the one thing that this franchise needs to start building better. Because if they want to have a successful franchise, if they want to continue it for multiple phases, they got to have original characters that actually stand out here. Because I think the Croat stands out. I think Isabel stands out. Problem is, they're getting rid of these characters at the wrong time, so nobody's even bothering to get interested. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem. But also the problem is that we already have pre-existing characters like Rick, Maggie, Negan, Daryl that are already here, so you're not really focusing on these new characters because the pre-existing ones are the ones that you're going to focus on. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with The Walking Dead right now. We need a spinoff where we actually have fully just new characters and good new characters and go with that. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that this Australia show is almost the beginning of that. That's my big expectation if we have to do another phase of this franchise, is create a show with great original characters, great original actors, and see how you do. You know what I mean? That's the only way you're going to succeed. That, and then obviously giving us the proper conclusion of Daryl and Rick and Maggie and Negan and stuff like that, while also building new characters. That's how you're going to be successful. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know if that's what they're going to do. Now, in terms of this phase, in terms of this upcoming phase of the Walking Dead universe, what could I say in terms of expectations? And what else do I think could be announced? Now, I do still believe they're going to do something with Aaron and Father Gabriel. I don't know why. I feel that announcement coming around the corner, which I don't think is a necessary spinoff, but I do think Gimple is going to announce something to, you know, follow that up. Now, are we going to see some of these other characters from some of these other spinoffs? I'm talking about Fear the Walking Dead. I'm talking about The World Beyond. Are we ever going to check back with those characters in this upcoming phase? Something tells me that World Beyond is done. Honestly, something tells me that that show will not have anything else going forward in terms of the franchise. Fear the Walking Dead, I gotta say, is the toughest one, because a lot of me does feel like we will forget about these characters, but for some reason, a small part of me feels like, though they won't get their own spinoff, it almost feels like at one point we could get like a surprise appearance of Victor or a surprise appearance of Madison. Not really that I want that, because I don't. I think they gotta, you know, leave those characters where they left them. But with a new phase and Gimple really hanging on to a lot of these OG characters, it wouldn't shock me if he tried to shove one of these Fear characters in here somewhere. I could be wrong about that. I very much could be. I hope I am, honestly, because I don't see the need for it. But I do feel like he's going to try to squeeze in some pre-existing characters from some of these other spinoffs at one point or another. But I think the big thing about this one here, create an original series with original characters that works. Bring Rick back, please, to give him the reunions that we deserve to have with Daryl, with Morgan, with stuff like that. And just make the Daryl show end. Honestly, make it end while you still can. Dead City, leave it in a good direction, and I'll enjoy that show for a few years. You know what I mean? And that's roughly what I'd say. Yeah, that's where I'd leave it. So let me know your expectations for The Walking Dead, the next phase of the franchise. And are you interested in a Australia spinoff? Or are you saying, nah, Dan, like, I'm done? Because I saw a mix of it in yesterday's video. I really did. But let's see. And are you interested in the next phase? Or are you kind of checking out? Let me know. If you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe and you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.